Right, good evening everybody. Apologies for the delay in the start there. Just setting out tweets, making sure everything is working hunky-dory. It looks to be. Right, evening Kurt, evening Dylan. Josh says he'll be along in a minute as well. Welcome to Fallout 76, and I say that as much to myself as I do to you guys because I have not played this game yet. I bought it a couple of days ago. Bought it on Xbox and then found out Kurt had it on PC, so oops. But oh well. We live and we learn. Let's get started. I've pressed any button to start. And there we go. Privacy, yeah, sure. So yes, Kurt said he'll play along on his game whilst I'm playing along on the stream. Crosshair on, general subtitles on, floating markers, sure. I've got 500. What's the money called in this game, Kurt? Atomic dollars? Something like that. That's the thing, actually, Dylan, now you mention it. Because in theory, cross-platform should be possible between Xbox and PC. Should be. So we'll see. Am I going to change all this stuff? I'll get into the game before I worry about this stuff. Controls. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. It's not caps. Caps is the in-game currency. If you see in the bottom right corner, there's that atom sign, atom symbol, and then 500. They're just called atoms, are they? Okay. Good stuff. Right. I've put this off for long enough. Reclamation Day is here. Remember your Vault-Tec training and enjoy your first steps in exploring and rebuilding Appalachia. Yeah, let's do it. I've put it off long enough. World found, please stand by. Good. We're in a lobby. Too much exposure to radiation can cause you to develop mutations which have both positive and negative effects. Good to know. So I'm not going to do too much talking at the start here. I'm going to let the game do the talking for the first, because I imagine there's going to be some kind of cutscene or character creation. And if there's anyone else talking, I won't be. Kurt's already quite a long way through. You were level 16, I think, when I left the stream last night. You might have even got to level 17. Bethesda presents Fallout 76.
War never changes. 1776. In 1776, this great nation accepted that armed conflict was the only way to preserve our rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. If our founding fathers could only see us now. From Antietam to Amiens, Okinawa to Anchorage, we have fought. And now, the Red Menace is at our doorstep. Democracy itself is under threat of annihilation. That is why today, July 4th, 2076, 300 years after our great nation began, we gather together to honor the completion of Vault 76. This sprawling underground shelter may have been engineered by Vault-Tec, but it was built by you, the good people of America, so that if the bombs do come, if the end does come, our way of life will endure. But not everyone will be saved. Those chosen to enter this vault must be our best and our brightest. For when the fighting is stopped and the fallout has settled, you must rebuild. Not just walls, not just buildings, but hearts and minds, and ultimately, America itself. So as we stand here today, we pray that the world will know peace. But if that is not our destiny, if war must come, we stand together, knowing that here in Vault 76, our future begins.
So me turning on subtitles made a massive difference during that cutscene, didn't it?
Good morning, Vault 76. This is the Overseer. I hope you all enjoyed the party last night, even those who may have overindulged and overslept.
That's not me.
But it's time to get up and get out there. We've been locked away long enough. Today is Reclamation Day. It may be time to leave, but I'll never forget the day you all entered Vault 76. You come from every walk of life, every race, color, and creed. But you all share one very important trait. You are this country's best and brightest. But more importantly, you'll always be my family.
Where can I change eye colour? There? Oh no, made it a bit too big. Oh wow, you can rotate your eyes. Colour, that's what I want. Green aqua? It's like car colours. You can't just have blue, green, red. It's always got to have some really fancy name. Hair. Colour. Golden blonde. Actually, I think I'm more of a dirty blonde. Oh, I kind of liked the professor, but I think I'm more, at the moment at least. I'd like to say that as well. I've got to be realistic. I can't be nice to myself. As of today, I actually look a little bit like that, but I've had a long day. Let's start at the top and work our way down, shall we? So, definitely not that. Definitely not that. Who would do that to themselves? Oh, I need to turn off. Let me do that quickly, because that'll annoy me otherwise. I need to turn off the game night command from Moobot, because we ain't doing that no more. Not for the time being, anyway. Alright, so that's where we started. Dapper, it's alright. I kind of prefer the 9 to 5. I'm just going to go with the 9 to 5. Nice and simple. Extras. No. None of that crap. Alright, body. Let's see. I'm a little bit like this in real life, if I'm honest. Wow, he's even standing like I do. That's depressing. I might actually go for what I think I should be, which is that. Yeah, I'm relatively happy with that. Oh, what should we call ourselves? The most important question of the entire night. Shall I just go with M4J? Oops. And again, oops. No. What am I looking for? I'm looking for shift. Ah. Okay. So yeah, what shall I call myself? M4J Wastelander, M4J Marauder, just M4J. Let me know, people. Go for something edgy. M4J Edge. Is that edgy? Or is that just me taking the piss? Sergeant Bash. I'd love that. I quite like the M4J Marauder, or just M4J Marauder. I've got to spell Marauder correctly, of course, but... In fact, let me Google that. Oh, there's what I thought. A-U-D-E-R. M4J Marauder. I like it. Monster Mash. If it's possible to set up more than one character, I'll call him the next one Monster Mash. Oh, hello. Yeah, let's take a snapshot of, like, this light switch and have that as our thing. Why did my guy look stoned? Come on, man. Dude. No, I think something like that. I don't actually know what this is changing. There you go. Expression, amused. No. Angry. Awed. Awed. I mean, that's stoned if ever I saw it. Concerned. Confident. Because you look stoned. Take a pic of your crotch. I wish. I wish I could do that. Is he actually doing that? Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, yes. Hang on. Here we go. Captain Bellend. Reporting for duty. Yeah, let's do Neil, shall we? I like hands on hips. Looking confident. Hell yeah. Oh no, I like the saturation to be sort of like that. Contrast. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Hello Josh, you came in at the worst possible time to read that. Filter. Oh! Acid, yeah, that's what my guy's on already. I like film grain. Volt blue. Oops. Oh, there you go. Volt 76 badge. Or all of this stuff. Or that. I mean, for the thumbnail, that. If I could just take a shot of that and then carry on taking other shots, that would be ideal. So I'm just going to leave it on this screen for a little bit, so that when it comes time to do the getting the thumbnail for the series, I can just snap this. Okay, that should be long enough. West Virginia. I just got Mike Wazowski'd with that one. I think that. Just like that. Oh, I can take multiple pictures. Sweet. Let's do that one as well then. Alright, exit. Okay, so this is the game. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you next time. No, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that. So you can't pick up the backpack. I think that's a backpack. Is that a backpack? Looks like a backpack. Is there anything I can actually pick up right now? Can I use the bed? Oh, I can. Smack talk already. Oh, wow, you can get disease in this game. So I should talk about some of the technical aspects of this game. This is made in the same engine as Fallout 4, so there are similar assets, which I already noticed when I was watching Kurt's stream last night. There are some reused assets, which, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. After all, Fallout New Vegas, which is supposedly the best Fallout game, although I personally don't agree. Yeah, I better stop doing that because the copyright strikes will be flooding in. Fallout New Vegas used reused assets from Fallout 3. In fact, it reused pretty much every asset. I think it was just the character models that were different. Let's use the terminal. Happy Reclamation Day! Shall I do my best newscaster voice? Today is the day, everyone! Reclamation Day! We've been preparing for this moment for 25 years. We're ready, you're ready. America is waiting for us, so let's get out there. Next one, you're invited. Yeah, 90% probably is reused assets. And Kurt was telling me yesterday in his stream that this game is basically a test bed for future Fallout games. Fallout 5 is supposedly going to revert back to single player, but I mean, I can see this as being like GTA Online, where they can just update it constantly. Again, Kurt, you were telling me there were 6 DLCs planned for this game, and the word free was mentioned as well, which I think is awesome if true. Right, countdown to Reclamation Day. Who? Everyone. When? 10 PM to midnight. We've opened the remaining liquor rations and the official Vault-Tec party hats. The Overseer will give a speech at 10 minutes to midnight and will lead the countdown. Have fun, everyone. And then play holotape. Oh, it's a game. Yeah, no, thank you. I'm guessing Nuka Tapper is like a Fallout themed version of the game Tapper. Lots of lamps in this room. Alright, I take it there's no Easter eggs or anything in here that I should be looking for. Doesn't look like I can pick anything up. Or search anything. Ah, there you go. It's Ben's fault. If it turns out not to be true, everyone, it's Ben's fault. Wow, my guy really did have a party, didn't he? Holy moly. And I'm stuck in first person mode at the moment. Right, where's Codsworth? Yeah, I can't interact with anything. Before I explore this fully, Kurt, since you've played this game a hell of a lot more than I have, are you able to return to the vault once you leave it? Or is it like a one-shot thing? I don't know what's going on. Can I access that? No, I cannot. Oh, I can go in the shower. Or I can turn the shower on. There's some good interactions in this. Reminder, don't put TP on backwards. So that'll be toilet paper, and it's the correct way. Good. Need more sugar bombs. Can't return. Oh god. Pretty sure there's nothing here they don't hand to you. Okay. I just don't like the fact that you can't return. I like being able to go back. It's like Fallout 4. Occasionally I do go back to the vault. You'll find out why I'm one of the terminals. Read everything before you leave. Okay. That's going to be a copyright strike as well. Can I use the television? I can turn it on and off. Overseer directive. Proceed to exit. I will, shortly. Don't forget to pick up my... Pip-Boy. Country roads, take me home. Force a habit. To the place. Alright. Press B to open your Pip-Boy. Pip-Boy 2000. Oh man, I got the crap one. Alright, so I have literally nothing but a jumpsuit. So here's the annoying thing then. Or maybe I need the... Let me try this again. Aha, you need the Pip-Boy to get the holotape. Alright, open the door. So is there some kind of trap? How does that control the door? Oh, I see what it does. It's the light to let you know if you've got mail or not. So is it like some kind of trap and it's not really Reclamation Day and everyone's hiding and they lock you out the vault? Is that what's going to happen?
You have been tasked with nothing less than the rebuilding of America.
Alright, so the exit...
Such a huge responsibility. Just know that Vault-Tec is proud of you. I am proud of you. When you hear this, it means I've been gone for several hours. I've got my own mission out there in Appalachia. This is the Overseer.
I am looking too much into this because I don't want to miss anything. Alright, inaccessible. Well, we know the light on the Pip-Boy works. Especially now I know I can't come back. So where are the damn terminals? Hello.
Sir, hello. Oh, finally! I feared you'd never wake up. Don't you remember? It's Reclamation Day. Time to leave the vault. Most of the others have already gone. Best get cracking. That's right. Just keep moving. Taking those.
So look, even Crutchley agrees with me. Taking those critical goodies along the way. I need to find the critical goodies. You'll find them by exploring, you can't miss them.
Remember, America's future is in
Taking no chances here, people. Hell of a game this. Look at that. Could turn the stove on and everything. Alright, so it doesn't look like there's a terminal in here. God, they're hiding things now. Okay, so I can't go out that way. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, excuse me. Sorry. What about this way? Hey, I recognise this from the trailer. Locked. Locked. I love how everything you can interact with in this game is copyright protected. Locked. So I'm definitely going straight on. Alright, Crutchley. My man. So that doesn't go anywhere. Neither does that. Whoops. Alright, there's another Robert over here. Who are you and what do you want?
Eating raw meat? Bad. Eating irradiated raw meat? So bad. That's right, sir. Free samples. Yum, yum. Hunger and
Ooh.
thirst can increase your disease risk. Do not want to contract weeping
Alright, so this is step 1. Stay hydrated. Can I use the water fountain? Nope. Your thirst meter drains over time. It becomes red when you are parched. Oh god, it's that kind of game.
Go on, take the meds. But you'll need to find more out
I'm liking the names. Crutchley, Worthy, Cavendish. Very British. Higginbottom.
outside with a little elbow grease. You'll be powering up West Virginia in no time. Oh, come on. Building a personal power grid and making your own electricity. How hard could it be?
Good question, Higginbottom. How hard could it be? The answer? You may never know.
You must all go through that giant vault door alone. Unless, of course, you're next to someone else. Which I'd recommend, actually. Teamwork. It's what built America.
Okay, I'll go through that way, but it looks like I can go through here. And we have found ourselves a terminal. So I'm just going to read this in my normal voice. Right, overseer eyes only. Good start. Confidential, confidential, confidential. Overseer eyes only. Violation VTP 01076. I'm not going to read any more headings. 25 years after the vault doors close, you are to prepare your citizens to leave Vault 76 and begin a process called reclamation. Specifics will be disseminated automatically at that time, as that time approaches. After Reclamation Day, you are personally ordered to find and secure 3 nuclear silos, codenamed Alpha, Bravo, and Charlie. If these sites are still nuclear capable, ensure no one except Vault-Tec can access or launch nuclear ordnance. So that's going along the theory that Vault-Tec are actually the ones that launched the first nukes. To be clear, even if there are other authorities, whether government, militia, or otherwise, their claims are to be ignored. Vault-Tec alone maintains jurisdiction. So yeah, they must have launched the first nukes. Vault 76 parameters. Congratulations, Overseer. Vault 76 is one of the most important projects that Vault-Tec has completed. No expense has been spared. Well, half your doors don't work, but okay. On building, staffing, and selecting the inhabitants of your vault. The cream of the crop of America have been chosen, including luminaries from Vault-Tec University. That's a thing. The special classes and instruction you've received about managing a vault do not apply to this assignment. Vault 76 is special. Your mission is to see to the livelihood and well-being of all your residents and make sure they're ready to colonize America once the all-clear is received. It is to be expected you will face challenges we haven't prepared you for. Adapt, learn, and thrive. America is counting on you. Alright, day-to-day duties. Your job as the Overseer is to see the overall... So yeah, your job as the Overseer is to oversee, is what that paraphrases to. Your job as the Overseer is to see to the overall health and safety of Vault 76. Avoid loss of life at all costs. The Vault residents have been carefully chosen for their unique skills and temperament. Due to the aptitude of the Vault residents, you may be presented with unique challenges in maintaining order. As a last resort, Each domicile can be locked down and the resident imprisoned for any duration you deem appropriate. Enforced solitary confinement can lead to psychological issues, so factor that in. Although the vault doors cannot be opened from the inside, keep the entry clear of all unauthorized personnel. The security team will stow all weapons and munitions after the amended entry period and will be armed solely with non-lethal devices. If America is to be rebuilt, every life in this vault is special. Preserve them all. And then we've got the next one. Our studies have shown, even after a relatively short duration of living with the amenities of Vault Tech, that test subjects can grow to depend on them. That will not do for Vault 76. After the all-clear message is received, Vault 76 will shut down all functions inside of 24 hours. Ah, so that's why we can't come back, because it will shut down. Air circulation will cease last, and you should warn the Vault residents that staying inside the Vault can be lethal after this period. How long's it been since everyone else left? Is it like 23.5 hours or something? Everyone must leave the nest. It's imperative that all residents are focused on the important job of rebuilding America. Archived files. We counted down to midnight. I haven't seen everyone cheer like that since Vault Baby number 1 was born. Jesus Christ. I called lights out a couple of hours ago, had to get security to help a few people to their beds. Then the volunteers and I got all the standees set up, just like we practiced. Need to make the final recordings and then it'll be time to head out that door. I wish I could be there to help everyone on their way, but I know they'll make me proud. So this overseer actually seems to be a decent person, just following instructions, essentially. As instructed, we set up the survival packages. I've advised everyone to run fast and far from 76 as soon as the doors open. We'll be doing that very, very shortly. We have no information about what awaits us. Vault Tech says we're America's best hope. Now we'll find out. Annual review 2100. Another year down, our mission continues. At current count, 6 residents are under disciplinary lockdown. That's up from 4 last year. The morale officer has managed to quash the worst rumours about Appalachia, cannibal mutants, burning rain, whatever. But tensions are high. It's generally pretty easy to maintain order. The pedigree of most of the residents is impressive, to say the least. But competence sometimes means arrogance, and arrogance means my authority gets tested, more often than it should. Hydroponics has been struggling to keep up with demand. I've been loath to institute mandatory rationing, but in 2101 that may be necessary. 76 is full to bursting with people, more than we anticipated. Top successes. The award ceremonies are a great way of stoking the most hardened egos, since everyone's so damned competitive. The low point was someone losing a tooth in a fight over the Best Dental Hygiene Award. Wow. The senior staff has been exemplary as always, very dependable and loyal. It's been a struggle to keep our overachievers placated, but another year down and we're still here. The Vault 76 World Cup has proven to be a huge hit. The ball damn near broke the jukebox, but the energy in the atrium was just amazing. Yes, they are playing football in Vault 76. Get in, and not that stupid hand egg thing. Actual football. No files found in the deleted files section. Finally, play holotape.
Overseer's log, or should I say, direct communication. Because whoever is listening to this had the moxie to try to find out where I've gone. But I'm glad you did. Truth is, I need your help. I've been given a task and I've decided to break protocol and tell you what it is. Because if there's one thing I've learned in these past few years, it's that we need to rely on each other. There were 3 active nuclear silos in Appalachia before the bombs fell. They blew up the world before. We can't let it happen again. So we've got to locate and secure all of the silos. Or die trying. Hopefully the former. But it's been 25 years. I just don't know what we're gonna find out there. Or where to start. My directive was to go to the nearest population center and assess the situation. I'll set up a camp on the way once I get my bearings. find me there.
Alrighty. Can I eject your holotape? Alright, I already have the holotape. And those files are still deleted. Okie dokie. Hopefully you heard all of that. Basically it was just her repeating what her mission is. So I'm going to sort of speed things along a bit more and assume that there's nothing else in this particular section. So it looks like we're following the main route again. Hello Merriman, did I collect your thing? Yes, you were the party hat, weren't you?
Our new house, your camp, some small luxuries, your camp, a battleship.
Hello Crowley, please don't call me Camp again. Oh, I thought I was glowing because I could pick it up then. Shouldn't get my hopes up like that, game. So this must be where all the weapons are stored, so we must be very close now to the door. What is that? Oh! Hello! Person? I'm not going to start a fight with you. Alright. Okay everyone, you can come out of your comas now. We're almost ready. I'm just messing around. Okay. So it looks like there's a film for us to watch, maybe?
Oh, to be anything. Cook, assassin, medic, hacker, bullet sponge. So wonderful, the human condition.
Personnel terminal. Final notice. If anyone is found accessing this terminal and is not a member of the personnel department, you will be immediately reported to the security chief. No exceptions. Oops. Just because we're leaving doesn't give any of you the right to steal from my stash of Nuka-Cola Cherry. I've been rationing those bottles for over 20 years. If I catch any of you, so help me God, there will be consequences. Damn right. Damn right. I realise that it may seem trivial in light of present circumstances, but I would greatly appreciate my reassignment being processed before Reclamation Day. I've worked many years to pass all written, verbal and physical tests to become a sanitation engineer. Is that really what you want? Is that really... Come on, mate, you're better than that. You've got a doctorate of engineering. I have a doctorate of engineering from GSU, and I don't want to end my tenure at our Vault 76 as a soda jerk. I'd rather that than a sanitation engineer. Please, let me have the accolades I have earned. Thanks in advance. And that's it. Purge all records. Vault-Tec's reclamation procedure is very clear. All records must be purged before our day. To be clear, after Reclamation Day there will be no personnel department. There will be no Vault 76. Any of the projects you're in the middle of are done. If you, for some reason, can't find the time to erase your files, I'll send someone over to do it for you. You can bring it up to the Overseer if you like. And then personnel files. Deleted. 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 And then Villanueva. Education, Doctorate of Applied Communications from Cambridge. Very impressive. Accomplishments, White House Communication Directive 66 to 69. National Debate Champion 56. Current occupation, barber. I don't think things have gone well. Vince, previous occupation, Colonel. Education, BS in Aerospace Engineering, which is what I nearly got once upon a time. Accomplishments, Deputy Director of Strategic Planning. Medal of Honor in 71, very nice. Olympic Bronze Medal Decathlon in 2060. Impressive again. Volkmer. Previous occupation, Dean of Physics at VTU, which is Vault-Tec University, so we don't quite know what the credentials are with that. Education, Doctorate of Applied Mathematics at CIT, of course, so you're part of the institute. Doctorate of Nuclear Engineering, also at CIT. Accomplishments, Nobel Laureate Physics in 51. Current occupation, Chief Technician maintenance.
Never stop learning. Be the best that you can be.
Alright, still telling me to leave. Hey! Oh, are you waiting for me to... Okay, sorry. This guy wants the lore as well. Now. Can I take all of these? Oh, yeah. Good, good. Hey, hey! Right. I'm gonna go intelligence. When you're on a team, gain 5% more XP. Action points regenerate 15% faster. I think that one. Just as a starter. I've literally no idea what I've just done. Level 2. I am no longer a noob. There's nothing of interest down there, is there? I don't like this guy. He's acting quite shifty. There's a terminal in here. Is there anything else of interest in here, like a weapon of some kind? Alright, security terminal. Vault 76 is one of the most highly valuable and important vaults in our network. As such, these orders must be obeyed at all costs. The future of America is at stake. Upon receiving the activation notice, your team is authorized to use lethal force. Any obstacle or threat that stands between you and getting vault residents safely inside the vault must be dealt with decisively. So this is coming into the vault in 2076. Only authorized residents are allowed inside. All other personnel should be considered enemy combatants. The Overseer has special instruction after the activation notice. As soon as the entry procedures are complete, your team must stow all weapons in the specified containers. Further orders will then be dispensed. Trust your Overseer. Obey your Overseer. Know that each and every member of your team was selected specifically for this assignment because of Vault-Tech's faith in you. If you work together, you will succeed. And then we got some incident reports. Drunk and disorderly. Jill caught M. Thompson singing loudly during the night cycle. He got into the Reclamation Party stores and borrowed a six-pack. The rules say the theft mandates a lockdown, but what's the point? In 2 days everyone's out anyhow. Threw Thompson in the holding cell to sleep it off. Nakamura investigated a complaint filed by our old friend Jake. Jake claimed that E. Jefferson shoved him with intent to commit bodily injury. Nakamura found a witness and Jake was gently shoved out of the way after he was laying into Jefferson about being an ineffectual ass. Arse, actually. Asked the chief whether we could nail Jake for filing a false report. Chief said that Jake technically was assaulted though, so it's dropped. God, I hate lawyers. Don't we all? Terminal 23B was hacked last night. Ass indeed. Sandy investigated and we've got no idea who did it. The reclamation files were accessed, however, which has the chief furious. What does he expect? Half the resis are goddamn geniuses. Isn't it genii? How are we supposed to keep them out of restricted files? Doubled up the shifts so we have more eyes out there, like that'll help. Another claim from Jake, again. Sent Nakamura over. She's the only one that doesn't want to strangle the guy. Jake claims he's missing 1 box of sugar bombs from his room. Oh, come on, man. It's nuclear apocalypse, for God's sake. He's demanding we investigate it. 1 box of sugar bombs. Told Nakamura to drop the investigation. With reclamation coming, we have far more important things to do. Damn straight. Right, 25 years of service. No KIAs. I should hope not. And 1 hell of a send-off. I made 1 last plea to arm the resis before we open. Denied. My solemn hope is generations from now visitors will come to 76 and read this and know how dedicated their forefathers were, how we regrew America from the ashes. But I must admit, I'm afraid as well. If some of the experiments in the other vaults go wrong, it can give you nightmares, and that's only the things I know about. If we can only stick together, work together, I think we stand a chance. Had to lock down Casey for blabbing about the activation notice. The cat's already out of the bag, but orders are orders. Procedure is we announce tomorrow, but you can feel the excitement. The team keeps asking what to expect out there. The nukes knocked out our external sensors, so we're blind. Only the secondary Geiger counters are operational. Scuttlebutt gone wild. Lots of whispering of who's grouping up with who after reclamation. I worry that the biggest threat to the project isn't any threat we'll face out there, it's from within. That's very true. The Rezzies are a formidable lot, but give them free rein and Lord help us. Yeah, I like Fallout 4, and even when I played Fallout New Vegas actually, I didn't do much reading, but because this one is mostly story based on terminals and holotapes, I'm making more of an effort to actually go through and read them. But my voice is already starting to dip because of the amount of talking I've been doing. Team tore through the activation notice checklist. Logs wiped, non-essential gear secured, reclamation packages acquired, etc. The whole procedure went down in record time, like we've been practicing for years. Some grumbling about unleashing the Rezzies without the Overseer keeping them in check, but overall a good performance. I'm glad you guys don't mind. As always, it's good to know there isn't a cattle prod up my arse every 5 minutes. Okay, obviously I did something. Ah! Someone just went out the door. Oh no, that's it, opening for me. Alright, so there were weapons in storage somewhere.
Goodbye. Aloha. Ciao. Arrivederci. Au revoir. Auf Wiedersehen.
Yes,
Vaya con
I
Dio.
got you, Alderton.
Buen viaje.
So just before I do walk out the door and say goodbye to Vault 76 forever, are there any weapons that I've missed? Or anything else that I've missed, Kurt? Or was that everything? It's very tempting. But I do want to make sure I've got everything. Or at least I've got the same things that Kurt got, because then we've both missed them together. The light. Head into the light. I'm good. Alright. Yeah! The M4J Marauder. Appalachia. So Appalachia is the world. Don't forget Jake's sugar bombs. Oh yeah, I stole them for a reason, didn't I? Is it going to be one of these things where I walk out the vault with my hand over my eyes because of the sunlight and then it slowly reveals this big beautiful world? Ah, not quite. Achievement! Reclamation Day. Leave Vault 76. So essentially, I'm not sure I'm a fan of that. You get an achievement just for starting the game, essentially. And that's it. Door is locked forever. And I'm out in the big bad world and I have a horrible feeling there's somewhere a sniper perched on a hill pointed right at my head. So we are... I could have sworn... Oh, that's the wrong button. We are here. The world is massive. Look at the size of it. Supposedly it's 4 times larger than Fallout 4. So it's four times larger than the Boston Commonwealth. And I certainly believe that. So, where are we again? I've forgotten already. Ah, we're here. Nowhere near anything, essentially. If I head down the hill, this way, we have a town. Or some kind of digging site. Yeah, I mean, if you watch my Spyro series, I got achievements just for doing things that I probably would have done anyway. Aha, so these are other players, so you can see them on the map as well. So what, do I have an objective? Yeah, find the Overseer's camp. Data, first contact. So that is my current objective. Here's my issue though. So I've left the vault. I have no weapons of any kind. And the other guy has also now just left the vault. Actually, where is the... Oh, I keep pressing the wrong button. So that's UK Scorpio. So I'm guessing my objective isn't marked on the map. Or is it? Am I just being really dumb? So supposedly it is that way. Aha! Right, because that guy was standing right next to it. Does that include Nuka World and Far Harbor? I don't know, actually. Good question. I'm not 100% sure on that. So I'm going to head this way. And there is another robot right here.
The Overseer said she'd set up her camp down the road to the south.
Oh, so is this like a start base kind of thing? So I imagine I'll get my weapons and stuff from there. Let's just follow what this is then, for now. Okay, orders from Maria Chavez. Paul, I need you to make the monthly scouting run to Vault 76. Those doors have to open sometime. Don't take risks, observe for a few days and come back. Maria. I did wonder how the chems work in this game, because is it turbo? Something like that? The one that slows you down, or slows down time? You can do PvP once level 5, but apart from that you should be safe if someone attacks you. It should do no damage, but if you return fire after, then it initiates PvP. Okay. Ah, yeah, that's how they did it, wasn't it? You have to attack someone a certain number of times before PvP actually ensues. Alright, so that's nothing. It looks like I'm going this way. Ah, here we go. Yes. I have heard that... What is that? Do I have any weapons now? I have a machete. Is that going to do anything to this? Yeah. My first kill! Yay! Got a challenge for it as well. Kill a bastard. I mean, kill an enemy. Doesn't look very apocalyptic, correct. Actually, it looks absolutely stunning. Ow! That's a douchebag shooting me, isn't it? That's not him, is it? Oh no, it's that. Piss off. Get out of it, you little scamp. Harvest wild plants and fungi. I did see something the other day, some random YouTuber who came up on my suggestions list. I didn't watch his video for very long. But one thing he did do was he set up like a start base somewhere in a particular lobby. And he did say he'd craft weapons for people that were level dependent. As you can see, I am the noobiest of noobs and I need VATS. Otherwise I won't hit anything. Oh. Aha, you're dead. Put machete through your head. And this is the part of the game where I pick up literally everything that's available. So I asked Kurt this last night in his stream, whether he'd set up a base yet or not. And he said he hadn't, because he's always on the move. So he sets up makeshift bases. I'm kind of the opposite. I would prefer to have a base of operations were I able to create one. And also the idea is, I would like to be one of those people that goes and helps people that are new to the game. But I also kind of want to have my own like gang or crew on here. He is a wanderer. So I'd like to have a fairly big base of operations. Apparently playing the banjo and stuff does give you certain perks. I just want to make sure that it's not copyright. There's a key on that stall as well, I've just noticed. Can you actually pick up these instruments? Or can you only just... Oh, it's not a key, it's a mouth harp. I was about to say, what the hell's a mouth harp? It's like a high-pitched sounding didgeridoo by the sounds of it. So I can't pick these up, I can only play them. No, 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 I didn't want to do that. The copyright strikes. Come on, Bethesda. You insensitive oiks. I would put this down as a glitch, but I'm also not going to complain. I shot my gun, PvP initiated. I know that's not how it works. Please don't comment down below and tell me that's not how it works. I already know that's not how it works. Roaming around at the speed of sound. It's like Coldplay. So I think we're almost there. Oh no, we're nowhere bloody near. Christ almighty. We're in the part of the map now where everything wants to kill you. I knew you'd say that. I knew you'd say that. As soon as I said don't comment, I knew someone would. Everyone's a comedian. You look like you're friendly. And I don't think, even if it's a level 5, I don't think I've got it in me to kill a Protectron right now. Please be friendly. I mean, you look friendly. Can I talk to you?
Lumberjack Protectron does not want to lose lumberjack job to cheap human labor. Offloading excess wood to responsible human now. Additional wood samples are unavailable at...
Did it give me wood?
Lumberjack Protectron works all night.
I know that sounds wrong. Oh, there we go. This is where I'm just going to start gathering as much stuff as I can, so that when it comes time to build the first base, I'm ready. Gilman Lumber Mill. Can't see a freaking thing. Can I gather all this? How cool would that be? Ah, Bethesda, you're one step ahead of me. Oh, that was something. More wood. First aid. Thank you very much. Oh, everyone's a comedian. Ow! You son of a... No! Reload! You absolute bastard. How dare you sneak up on me like that? Nothing in there. Excess adhesive. I like that. They just had too much damn adhesive. Our first skeleton. Do we not get an achievement for that? Wow, I've got so much wood right now. Alright, let's go up here. Ammo, nice. Fishing rod. Is fishing a thing in this, or is it just something you can break down and use for parts? Got my first grenade. Life's good. Maybe we can survive in this hellhole after all. Did I pick up any more weapons? No. Oh, that's just perfect, isn't it? Okay. So the place I need to go is this way. There's the lumber mill. I'm going to be turning south in just a second. I did like that little joke they just put in there about how the robot doesn't want to be replaced by cheap human labour. Very good. Very good, Bethesda. Very good. Funny joke. Ooh, can I kill a rad stag doe? I could do with the meat. Reload, reload. Crap. Oh, there is a fish there. Can I do anything with this? Nope. Oh, yeah, hang on. Oh no. I'll collect some water. I'm pressing to collect, so why is it assuming I'm drinking it? I love how much work they've put into the gathering system now, so you can actually gather supplies from anything. Just move. Oh, it does. And there's a fisherman's hidey hole somewhere around here, by the looks of things. Oh god, I've just remembered some of the enemies we're going to face in this game. Sugar bombs. I found you, sugar bombs, whatever your name was. Okay. What location is this? Isolated cabin. I mean, I really don't like the sound of that. Something's moving over there. Wild mongrel. Okay. Oh, hello. That scared the crap out of me then. Rabbit hide. No, missed. No, I missed again. God, you little swine. I actually quite like the combat system, I'm just not very good at it. That's going to be a recurring theme throughout this, I imagine. Ow! Alright, activate it slightly. Hey? Where the hell did you come from? Oh, I've run out of thingies. Ow. It doesn't pause because it's an online game. Okay, we got a dog genius here by the looks of things. Aid. I could very much do with a stim pack. In fact, can I... that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, I did want that. Isn't it? Can you not put the 5% chance should assign weapons to quick select? Yeah, quick select. That's the thing I was looking for. How do you do that? Move camp, view. Oh, that's cool. Perks, inspect, drop, sort. Sort? Nope. Or fave. I did fave. That's not what I want. There we go. So I guess they just get added as you go along. RB fave. Cool. Volatile materials box. Oh, why do I feel like something's going to attack me? Just even the music doesn't like me right now. Wow, 5 rads. I thought that was a clean water source. Hatchet, I'll take that. Can you chop down trees? How cool would that be? Alright, let's have a look at what I can craft food-wise. Boiled water. So I can make potato juice. Or I can make simple soot flower tea. Like so. Mutt chops. Yeah, it'll be copyright music. No doubt. Disease cure. Oh yeah, you get diseases. I read that as well and then forgot. Oh, vegetable starch. Yeah, exit. Alright. So we've got an old crumpled tent here. What the hell? Something did damage, or tried to do damage to me then. Don't tell me I've gone and caught dysentery or something. Modify repair. So let's have a look. That condition is worse. I'm going to scrap you. And I'm going to modify you. So I need more screws for that. Alright, so I literally can't do anything to that. How about my machete? I can repair it. So what's the condition? What's the point of repairing something that's actually in good condition? I'll upgrade it. And then my hatchet. Now my hatchet, I think I will repair. I got an achievement for that as well. Alright, into the house I go. Oh hell. Is this a spawned event or... Hey! Did it right there actually. Get out of it! You beast. Oh, hello. A bit of a glitchington there. Alright, so I can... Go away! Leave me alone. I really wanted to get this on the first try. Ah, no! Okay. There we go. Oh, wow. I am in the money. Hey, another achievement. Just, you know, achievement hunter, if you are looking for someone who's really good at getting achievements, you need only look at my resume here. And the 20 dead dogs on the floor. So I don't get what the difference is between collecting and drinking, because apparently collecting also gives you radiation. Right, what's this thing when it's at home? I would quite like it to be daylight again soon, so I can see what I'm doing. Alright, yeah, so Kurt says you can encounter event quests in the world, you can reject them in your Pip-Boy. That sounds cool. I do like the fact that it's optional. So where am I heading at the moment? That's where I need to go. This is where I'm currently going. Don't like the look of that. I've got to remember that when I'm in this view, the world is still continuing around me. I really don't like this. Collecting water puts it into an item called dirty water. Yeah, I saw that. For some reason it was giving me radiation still. Oh, that's radiation. And I've been spotted. What the hell happened to you? Oh god. Sorry. 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 I look like I could pick that up for a second there. Stop myself getting flanked. Lock the doors. I really am going to be a shoot first, ask questions later kind of player, aren't I? Wow, you've got so much stuff. Thank you very much, kind sir. Slash madam, because I actually have no idea what gender you are. Okay, message to Sammy. So this is how the lore is transferred in the game. It's done through all terminal entries, letters, collectibles, that kind of thing. Responders don't know shit. Every night there's more of them in the sky. Brotherhood warned them, warned us all. Defiance has fallen, they said. What the hell does that mean? Supplies running low. May try to get to Abbey way over the mountain. Free states have got to know more. Sammy, you read this, get to Abbey. Straight cast of the Red Rocket Megastop. She knows the Brotherhood of Steel better than anyone. May angels look after you, because sure as shit nothing else will. Okay. So at this point in time, the bombs have been dropped for, is it 25 years? And everyone's already given up on the world. Good to know. There's another building over there with another player. Hello. Can I say hi? Oh, they left. I'll be taking this fertilizer. Aha! Tinker's workbench. I'll come to that in a second. Okay. Let's scrap some items. I'd rather break stuff like this down into its basic parts. Tempted to wear that. I'm going to scrap all junk. That helps with things. Actually, that helps with a lot of things. Alright. Now I'm going to craft. So what can I make? Ammo. What ammo does my gun actually use? That's a good question. So I don't think I can make any of that stuff. I might have been able to make the mines then, but... I've also learnt in Fallout you should have your weapon drawn pretty much all the time. Unless you're doing something that physically stops you from being able to do that. Where's that? Oh, it's a cabinet again. Alright, we're going this way now. I'll be taking these pumpkins if you don't mind. So those are people that got caught in the bomb, I'm guessing. Bombs Turn that off. Turn that on. Anything of interest here? Nope. So that is nothing but radiation now. And I've just walked straight through the middle of it like an absolute genius. Now that looks like you can pick it up. Okay, that confirms that suspicion. Now I've got radiation coming in from two sides. Let's have a look at my armour then. I can hear the Geiger counter going as I'm doing this. Let's repair you. And let's also modify you. You can actually modify your Pip-Boy. That's quite cool. Switch to craft. Nice. So what piece did I already have? Switch to modify. So I have a left arm, so I need to make a right arm. And then maybe a left leg. And then a right leg. Sweet. Oh, I like how you can just switch between the two as well. That's a really cool feature. Right. Boiled leather left arm. That. And screw it. We'll put the party hat on as well. Actually, no. Let's put the fisherman's hat on and the black rim glasses. So we're going to look like a proper hipster right now. I'm actually okay with that. Right, let's go upstairs. Technique, whatever your name is. You can't do shit to me. I'm not high enough level. You can only follow me around like a stalker. How long's the day-night cycle in this game? Basically, how long is it going to be before it gets light again? Anything on the roof here? Nope. I did have a quick peek, but anything of interest out here? Not at this end, but at this end, yes. This feels very much like Fallout 3. There's like tables full of stuff, but you can't really pick it up. Okay. Which way am I going? This way. Let's turn that off. Not draw attention to ourselves. What is this? It's either a plane or a rocket. It looks more like a plane. Interesting. Time is on Pip-Boy. 25th of October, 2102. 2:10. Okay, so it's getting light. Let's head over this way. I know there's loads of stuff that I'm missing here, like wood perhaps that I could be picking up. Like that. Here's a cool game I like to play in Fallout. It's called looking down to pick something up and then completely forgetting which way you are facing. I'm going to go out on a limb and say these things are bad news. Oh crap, I didn't even see that. Glowing fungus, which actually glows. Alright, this looks like a bridge. Oh, that was the other. person had a good time. Alright, so according to the map, where we need to be is right in front of us. Overseer's camp. Okay. I kind of already done this. What am I supposed to be doing? Would be logical to set up near the river, so I should head towards that intersection. Find the overseer's camp. Well, I've done that. Found it. It's right here. Do I just have to go to each one of these things now? Alright, pipe gun. Switch to modify. Let's repair this one. Scrap this one. And then with these ones, repair the one I'm using, which I can't do currently, but give it a second. I still can't. Pipe wrench. Sure. Pistol or the revolver? The revolver does more damage. Can I upgrade any of this? I can. That increases the range, decreases the weight. So that seems like a logical thing to do. You'll love the atmosphere roaming in the swamps at night. Oh, I bet I won't. I bet you I won't. I'm a jumpy old sod when it comes to this kind of thing. Nothing there. Oh, plans. I'll have that, thank you. So much stuff. Oh, Overseer. Thank you so much.
Overseer's log, south of Vault 76. I knew this wasn't going to be the Appalachia I remembered, but mutated animals, haywire bots, and no people so far. We have to be ready to rebuild in what I can confirm is hostile territory. Fortunately, Vault Tech was prepared. You see this? The cooking station? The stash box, the workbenches, all built with the camp. You need a home base out there. The construction and assembly mobile platform is designed to give you one. Just add resources, planning, and a little elbow grease. When you move your camp, everything you've built is stored, ready to be placed back down in the new area. Use this to establish a foothold whenever you're in unfamiliar territory. I've left my camp behind so you can use it. I know I'm breaking my own advice by not taking it with me. But after seeing Appalachia for myself, I need to make sure every resident of 76 has a safe haven they can start from. I'll make do without it. If it's still standing, the town of Flatwoods is further down this road. Find me there. This is the Overseer, signing off.
So that thing she mentioned about if you pick up your camp you can take your stuff with you, that's kind of the system that I was referring to. I can't remember who it was I was talking to. It might have been Josh, where I was saying about if your base gets built on, when you next spawn back into the game, that's how you find all your stuff. So it'll all be tucked up in the camp ready to be relocated, or you can just put it back down where it was. Okay, so it's still telling me to use all this stuff, even though I have. Can I change that now? Yeah, find the Overseer in Flatwoods. Flatwoods is this way. Now somewhere... Where is it? Ah, it's the complete opposite direction. I'm assuming there's like a fast travel. Yeah. So I might fast travel back to Vault 76 at some point and actually go up this way, because I really want to discover what this fairground type place is. Preferably tonight, maybe next time I stream. I'm not 100% sure right now. So I need to go this way, find the Overseer in Flatwoods, which is off in this direction. Let's go, people. Make sure I'm all stocked up on the ammo. So that guy I was talking about who built their little start base for people, I think it was on this road that he built it. This bit looks quite familiar. Mr. Farmhand. Friend or foe? It was red. I assume foe. Boy, I hope foe, otherwise I just killed an innocent for no reason. He looked at me funny. Nice little tube flange there. And a torque rod end. Which all sounds like gobbledygook, but what that tells me is scrap metal. Rhododendrons. Oh, that was at 0%. What am I doing? Oh, I missed. Oh, it's a terrible miss. And again. Awful aim. Nope. Yeah, now you're dead. Hello, friend. Come back. I want to invite to trade. Let's see, what am I not currently using? Wow. Is that just what he's got, or is that what he's offering? Alright, I think I'm in a team with this guy. Come on, friend. Oh, he might not accept, actually. He's probably not going to accept. But, you know, I'll be nice. I'll throw him a bone. Okay, someone's camp there. He looked at me funny, so I shot him. Yeah, no, that's actually very accurate. Sometimes it's not even that, it's just he breathed, so I shot him. There's a mole rat here. Where'd it go? They burrow, the little bastards. It's a bit disappointing that you can't go in all of these buildings. Oh, ow. Thank you. Mysterious stranger. Please stop killing me. Or trying to. Okay, nothing there. Packet of cigarettes. It's always good to trade. Ugh, that's an opossum. Jesus Christ. Nuclear holocaust was not nice to you, was it? Alright, can't go in there, figured. Yeah, I hope there'd be more buildings that you could go in. I know it's early game, but still. Oh, wouldn't it be cool if they added cars in a future update? This is a motel where you can't actually go inside any of the rooms. What was that noise? Ow. Oh my god, what? It's a diseased radroach and I'm letting it attack me. I'm so gonna die soon. Gym session notes.
Arm day. 3 sets of 12 reps. Let's see. Dumbbell bicep curls, tricep extensions, and back extensions, yeah. Peeved about the lack of proper equipment. No bother. Chin up. Only 8 more luxury coffins to make quota in backwoods. I mean flatwoods. Be difficult given the financial situation around here. Just need to remind them of our friends the Chinese. I'll be back on the plane to Ipswich within a fortnight. Gather it'll be the bench press today. Yeah,
That guy sounded like Jason Statham at the start. And then just quickly devolved into a stereotypical British accent. Wow, I am incredibly over encumbered. There goes all my action points. Ah, cool. There's lots of buildings I can enter and explore as I go on. Good, good. So this is just stairs. Here's a room. I suppose my gripe isn't so much the fact that the rooms are inaccessible. It's the way they're made to be inaccessible that annoys me. It's just like a really flimsy piece of wood over the door. Power armor. That's what I need. That will help me with the over-encumbered problem. I mean, look, that, you can knock that down with a hatchet quite easily. And I so happen to be wielding one right now. Speaking of which, favourite you, switch to you. Also favourite you, and probably that as well. Oh, I had a level up. Didn't even notice that. I know I'm putting that in. Can't you store in camp? Probably could. Probably could. Alright, so now if I go here... Yep, there's my machete, short hunting rifle, pipe revolver, pipe wrench. I'm going to switch to my revolver. I do need to drink something shortly, so I should put those on the old favourites list as well. Where's the tea that I made? There it is. And I'll put that there. I'm sort of going to try and get away from this starting area and then look at setting up a camp.
Welcome back, dear listeners. It's time once again to put aside all you think you know, all you believe to be true. Time to open your mind to the strange, bizarre, and sometimes terrifying world that exists in the shadows and fringes of our own, where myth, legend, and rumor are made real. Yes, it's time for more thrilling tales from the West Virginia hills. Tonight's episode, Who Goes There? The Strange Encounter in Flatwoods, is brought to you by Sugar Bombs, the breakfast cereal with explosive great taste and 100% of the recommended daily allowance of sugar. Get your morning started right with Sugar Bombs.
I should have read this note first.
Our tale begins on a fateful night when a young pioneer scout, Red Fisher, finds himself in quite the predicament, having taken a spill and fallen into a dark place.
Where am I? Jack? Biff? Mr. Bailey? Can anybody hear me?
I can hear you.
Who's there? I can't see you.
Me. My name's Sally. What's yours?
Fred.
Are you okay, Fred?
I think so. My head's a little woozy. Must have hit it when I fell.
Oh, no. Did you get lost, too?
Nope, I'm gonna do that.
Sort of. What I mean is that I was camping with my scout troop by the lake near Flatwoods. There were these lights kind of dancing in the sky.
Neat.
I guess. Anyway, we heard some weird noises, and the guy's double dog dared me to go look. So I did.
All by yourself? You're really brave.
Shucks. Thanks. I followed the noises to an entrance of an old mine. It smelled awful there, like rotten eggs, but worse. Suddenly, there was this bright light shining down on me. I was super scared and ran to the mine to hide, but everything felt strange. Like my feet weren't even touching the ground. Everything went black, and I woke up here in the dark.
That all happened to me, too. We'll just do it like Dad said. When you strayed or lost your foot, do what's best and stay put. They said they'd reach us soon.
There are other people here?
A very good question indeed. Tune in next time to find out the answer in the chilling conclusion of Who Goes There? The Strange Encounter in Flatwoods.
Jesus Christ, I thought a thing that was never going to end.
I press the button. Hush. I think he's recording now. Shush. Hello? Hello there? Well, I think it's working. I hate these things. This is Willie Mae, and I was asked to talk a bit about my life since the war to help educate future children someday. I think that's nice. I thought I'd just watch my programs, entertain the grandkids in my retirement. But that didn't turn out to be the case. I'm just glad they all made it to the vault in time, you see. When I saw her in the dream, I knew My prayers were answered. My husband Frank used to work in the mines. Just a bit before the war, there was news of tremors, and he didn't come home. I don't know what happened to him or why he never came home for sure. And between you and me, I'm fine with that. Since the war, I've just read my old newspapers and listened to music. It's very peaceful for once, which is just right nice by me. You ever hear of the Watauga Times Atomic Lottery? The winner got 10 years worth of Blamco mac and cheese, Salisbury steak, and Nuka-Cola, of course. I played that lottery for 20 years, and I finally won the month before the war. Lasted only 8 years, though. But who can you complain to? By the time it ran out, I had heard the responders' radio broadcast, so I went out to find them and get supplies. Bless their hearts. Well, I'm going home now. For a bit anyways. How do I turn this thing off? Blast these things. Not this button. Not this one. Oh, oh, here it is.
Every Fallout game has a myriad of characters that just go, how the hell do you work these things, when they're trying to get the holotape started. Every game has that. It's pretty frequent as well. Alright, and everything's pitch black inside as well. I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. It's an observation more than anything. Oh, guest book. It's in H's hands now. Oh, it's in his hands now with a capital H for some reason. Delbert. I know my dad and brother are okay, but I lost so many friends. So many. I think of them constantly. I only hope some of them made it. Dasser, I think I said. I just hope everybody's okay in the vaults. Willie May, who we just remember them. Should I? When a door closes, another door opens, or maybe a window. Miguel. We don't need to grieve because nobody really died. They're just different now. Scott. I didn't lose anything in the war. In fact, I have a better life now. But condolences to everyone who lost loved ones. On the board in front of me. Grieving is not very productive. Oh! Yes. I forgive you, Dad. Oh, God. This is the heartstring pulling ones. I forgive you, Dad. I get it now. Taking care of kids is hard, and it was too hard for you. You were young, and it was just too much. I get it. I do. I'm an adult now, too, and well, it took a long time to understand why you did it. I'm not mad, though. But I'm going to do the opposite of what you did. I'm going to find kids and make sure they're okay. I love you, I forgive you, but you don't need to come home anymore. Colonel? Bloody hell. Talk about a bad start in life. You called your kid Colonel. Sorry, my name is Tabitha and I'm an addict. I was told this type of thing can help me recover. What is this place? Cassidy, I shouldn't have said any of that at all. I was cruel to you. Patty, you were right. I knew it at the time too. Kenk, Jesus Christ. Kenk, you were an arsehole, but so I was too. We both hurt each other. Equally. Sky, you are amazing. I never told you. I should have said it to you every day. Toby, I stole it. I was messed up at the time, but it's no excuse. Pete, you deserved better. Lillian, I lied to your face about it. You were right. Peggy, I ignored you when you needed me the most. Allison, I just stopped talking to you and I'm sorry. I'm just sorry. Kerry L, I never paid you back for all your help. I used you. Hunter, I took advantage of you when you were at your weakest. Louisa, your advice would have helped and I ignored you. This is like sorry, Tabitha. Haha, they are all dead and you hurt them. They suffered because of you, honey. Cuddles Softy. Okay. This is a really weird place. Daddy, if you read this, I am now staying in the bell tower in the church. I have cereal and James, does that say? And a sleeping bag for both of us. I will... No, for both of us. I can't read that. It's good old Colonel again, though. God, I can't read that either. Okay, remember them. There's somebody... Oh, I keep doing that to zoom in. There's something in there. I just hope it's not alive. Dealing with survivor's guilt. Step 1, learning how to forgive yourself. This can take a long time. In fact, it can take a lifetime. You survive something tragic and that's difficult for anybody. And then it gets cut off. So I do have to go back to the camp at some point and actually craft something to get rid of that quest. Pencil. I'm so over encumbered. And I'm still picking stuff up. Everything's useful in this game. I'm a hoarder and I'm proud to admit it. Okay, so it looks like I am going this way. Let's stay on the beaten track for a second. As soon as I say that, I immediately regret it. I want to see if the Overseer is actually alive. So I just have this feeling that she's not. What's wrong with the music? It got weird for a moment. Did it? Let me know if the audio goes funny at all. That is a church, is it not? Yes. Oh, that's the bell tower where the kid said he was. Colonel. Oh, I really am the most encumbered of over encumbered right now. And I'm still picking stuff up. Overseer. Okay.
Overseer's log, town of Flatwoods. My God. There's no one here. The old tavern, the church, people were using them for shelter, but they're gone. Mutations we expected. There's something else. A disease. I was attacked by... Well, it used to be a person. But it had these green, glowing lesions, and its voice. Angry. Tortured. We are one. One what? Whatever happened here is beyond anything we expected. And we expected a lot. Before they were wiped out, the survivors called themselves the Responders. Looks like they were made of firefighters, police, emergency medical staff. They even have an automated system to teach people about treating water, food, survival. I'm doing their tests, and you should too. I know it's even worse than we imagined, but someone's got to know where the missile silos are, and how to secure them. The Responders are the best lead we have. This is the Overseer, signing off.
Sorry for firing my gun there. I had my controller resting on my knee and it slipped down and hit the trigger. She was either attacked by a ghoul or Slimer from Ghostbusters. Ghouls aren't in this game, I don't think. I think that's what the Scorchers are instead. Responders! The database is now locked. Only volunteers and responders may access it until things calm down again. This is only a precaution until this whole thing blows over and we get back to rebuilding this great country. I just updated it with more information about supplies, so when we get back we can start distributing resources to the survivors that remain. Delbert and Kesha have volunteered to stay behind and take care of the survivors. Dasa. What does the printer do? Nothing. Water safety report. I'm not going to read all that. Responders database. Welcome, guest. Flatwood's responder services are currently offline. Please use the volunteer bot if you need assistance. Oh god, there's a robot in here with us. There's no super mutants. There are ghouls. I thought they were just feral ghouls. Okay, so there's still ghouls, there's no super mutants. Gotcha. Should we print the newsletter? Transcript from the volunteer bot's records. Everything hurts. Literally everything. I don't even know what happened. I tuned into the radio station and heard about this place, but nobody here knows where y'all went off to. Ugh, y'all. Hate that word. I was running and broke all my toes, and my nose won't stop running on top of everything. So your nose and your toes are running. I was getting attacked by some horribly messed up person, and then I started feeling sick. I think he died. His skin was on fire. I kept running. That's when I broke my toes. I'm just going to lie down a bit. I just feel bad. So there's a feral ghoul in here with us. Yeah, that guy who signed in yesterday with the sniffles and broken toes just died, I guess. He turned to me and said maybe I ate something bad, and that was it. I'll bury him in the back. This ain't my job, you know. You're welcome. That's sad. Oh, there are super mutants. I figured I could get some training here from professionals. Survival type training. I'm going to work on the volunteer responder program. I heard if you get access, you get a bunch of rations and rugged survival equipment, so I'm going to do that. I just saw there I need to take a drink as well, so I'm going to do that in a second. I used to be a member of a bunker to the east. We had plenty of food and water, or so I thought. People got nervous, there was a fight. Anyway, I left, but I don't have any supplies. Heard about this place on the radio, so here I am. Just here to trade, really. Scorched are humans who were caught in the blast but didn't exactly die. Ghouls are humans that escaped the blast but got heavily irradiated. Okay. Okay. And then super mutants are humans that were infected with FEV, which is the forced evolutionary virus. That guy who just signed in took some supplies and left some other supplies in trade. Took most of the water and food though. He said he was going to some asylum somewhere and would need it more, but he left us with some armor, so that was good. He spelled armor wrong. I've been eating nothing but Blamco mac and cheese, sugar bombs and Instamash with Nuka-Colas for years, even before the bombs, but lately it seems to give me the shakes. I'm a doctor though, a doctor of philosophy, not medicine, so I came here to see if anyone could tell me if there's something I can take for the stomach aches and shakes. Sending in some feedback on the robot. It's out of all of its supplies. I've been grabbing supplies from the nearby houses in town, so there's enough for most of us, but the robots need to be refilled. Wow, these terminals. Constant headaches. I was trying to survive up near that old Voltec vault. Had a nice shack by a pond. Even made my own liquor. Things were fine, but then I got attacked by a bunch of giant bugs and now my head is killing me. Just where is everyone anyway? Yeah, super mutants. So there was a virus called FEV, which was created by the government, I think, originally. But then the Master gets hold of it and starts using it to turn humans into super mutants. It seems like the responders should have communicated with this outpost by now. Cullen is now a volunteer responder and he found some resources using the database. He found info in the database that showed us where the responders are now. We're going to go find them now. There's a lot of now in that. Alright, and that's the end of that. And then finally, this. Jeff, I hope things in Flatwoods are going well. I had a thought I wanted to share. If we can spare the personnel, I'd like to send a team into Gawley Mine. They were blasting in the days before the war, and if there's still dynamite in there, it might come in handy. I know you're busy with the volunteer program, so it's your call. Mario. I heard a robot. Raiders? I thought Raiders weren't in this game. Drink. Alright, patient chart Buzz. Buzz Yates. Complaint. Patient admitted at 9 PM complaining of upset stomach. Drank several containers of dirty water. Claims he likes the earthy taste. Symptoms. Patient experiencing extreme bowel discomfort, weakness, confusion, barely alive. Treatment. Patient died before receiving treatment. Notes. Patient was too weak to survive a simple fall from his bed. Drinking so much dirty water reduced his physical strength considerably due to the intense radiation damage and disease. While he didn't die of those issues, simply taking a slight injury caused his demise. That sucks. So I was going to rest here, but I'm not so sure now. I mean, it doesn't look like these people have had a good time of it.
We call it the Great War now. It's not been long. Things have been rough. Welcome to Survivor Stories. I'm Dasa Ben-Ami, a responder. I've been working with the responders for a couple of years now. I'm from Charleston originally, so it was easy to join up. What wasn't easy was the work. Rebuilding Appalachia from the rubble while survivors flock to us regularly from all over. So many have come and gone. Their stories untold, their names lost to time. I thought we should preserve this history somehow. I've decided to ask people to record their thoughts, their stories, anything they want to preserve forever. I'll call this series the Survivor Stories. I'll start with me. I was an anthropology PhD student at Vault-Tec University, final year. I was printing my thesis when I heard the sirens. I thought for sure my father, a Vault-Tec employee, could take us all with him, but only 2 reservations came through. I refused to go. With my little brother, he went to the vault. They could not persuade me, though they tried. In the end, I pushed them inside it, and that was it. After that, I went back home to Charleston and, well, survived. Eventually, the responders formed, and I signed up right away. It was so hard. The flood was devastating. Relocating to Morgantown Airport and now Flatwoods has been... I remain optimistic. Been with them now for, I guess 2 years. We have big plans. We can do so much to help. Maybe, just maybe, we can rebuild enough to be okay. And in the meantime, I will continue to record stories of survivors when I can. We are your history. This is Dasa Ben-Ami, signing off for now.
So she died as well. Lots of people died here. I was just sort of thinking, Flatwoods, I guess, is like the Good Springs Megaton sanctuary of Fallout 76. It's kind of like the starting world, I suppose. Hello, robot.
Hey, volunteer. If you need supplies, Bob's got you covered.
Let's see what you got then. Alright, hang on, before I go any further. What ammo do these guns take? So the short pipe revolver uses .45 and the hunting rifle uses .308. get myself all of that. Did I just buy all that? I hope I didn't. So can I not barter? Robert the robot. I don't think I like this barter system. Especially I'm getting nothing for this stuff that I've got. Golf club mace. Am I the wrong level for these things, or is it because I literally can't afford it? I think it's because I literally can't afford it. Alright, you've got some cool stuff though, so I will be back, robot. I will be back. Analyze. This terminal is restricted to responders, volunteers, and volunteer trainees. If you'd like to join the volunteer program, speak with Dasa Ben Ami or register at a self-serve kiosk. So I've got a holotape from it, which probably comes under holo. It was this one, wasn't it?
This is my first interview with another survivor, Kesha McDermott. She found me trying to break into a Nuka-Cola machine and showed me a different way. So, Kesha, can you tell us a bit about how we can make sure our water is safe for drinking? Try to keep it to the basics for training purposes.
Oh, it's not complicated, really. Find water and strain out any big particles and chunks. Then, boil it in a pot over an open fire for a minute or two, then let it cool. Should be fine. Like making tea, right?
You joined the responders a while ago and helped develop a program to train volunteers. So, were you a survivalist prior to all of this?
You could say that. I taught high school kids. I used to talk about this very thing to them. Practical application of the sciences. It's fascinating, but never realize how important some things will be down the road, do you?
I guess not. So if we were students of yours, what would you tell us about the world now? How can we survive?
That's a good question, Dasa. Well, I would tell you all to remain calm and focus on surviving. The first thing you need to do is get yourself some clean drinking water. It's likely all you'll find is dirty water, but that's okay. We can fix it. Dirty water carries a small chance of disease, and it's a bit radioactive. You'll probably survive if you drink it, but you shouldn't take that risk. It's better than toxic water or nuclear waste, though, which are both very harmful and should be boiled thoroughly first. Got that, Dasa?
Yes'm. Contaminated water should be boiled. Okay, that sounds easy enough. So, boiled water is safe?
It's mostly safe, but still a bit radioactive. What you really want is purified water.
Oh, purified water. Okay, how do I get that?
You can build machines that will do it for you, and that's the most reliable way. Building them requires some space and time and plenty of materials. But on my way up here from Watoga, I found purified water occasionally in supply caches and medical kits. So, keep your eyes peeled.
If I boil water and that's mostly safe, aside from a teensy bit of radiation, hydration. What about tea? Most folks around here are tea drinkers, as you know. I recall many a night sipping tea on the stoop, watching lightning bugs, and reading a book in peace and quiet. Tell me that's still okay, Kesha?
Oh, bless your heart. It's probably as good as boiled water anyway. Maybe even better if you add anything medicinal to it. Some survivors add all sorts of flowers and herbs to boiled water, and they swear by it. Personally, I stick with purified water. And to each their own.
Okay, got it. Switching tracks a bit. I know you're awfully busy with your latest research in flatwoods. Can you explain that a bit?
Of course! I'm testing local, natural water over time in Appalachia. Gathering data, monitoring the radiation and contamination levels, and all of that. I analyze the data in my lab to look for long-term trends and use those trends to determine how we can use the water right now. We use the water for more than just drinking, you know. It feeds our plants, which feed our animals, so we need to know how things are changing.
You got a lot of work cut out for you. I'm glad you joined the responders. That data sounds invaluable.
It is. I've integrated the data collection and research into the Responders Survivors Volunteer Program as well. I am still a teacher, after all.
Wow. Then there you have it, folks. Thanks for talking with us today, Kesha. And thanks for showing us all how to live a little safer.
Class dismissed.
I should say, this isn't a criticism, but I do think some of these holotapes are just a little bit too long. I'm going to listen to another one now.
Hi. Dasa asked me if I would talk about how I got here. She asked everybody, so I said okay. My name's Colonel, and I'm 13 years old. I just wanted to say I'm sorry. I'm sorry for everything. The bombs and messed up people and the cows with two heads, all of it. I was bad. Just bad. I cheated on my spelling test. I kicked Chip Wilkins in the shins until he cried. I pushed Rosie McCloy down the stairs. I cut holes in the bottom of all the gym shorts and put glue in the mashed potatoes in the cafeteria. I told Harold Newell to eat 10 dead flies a day in order to grow muscles, and put Nuka-Cola in the rat cage water bottles at the pet store. And, I just wanted to say I'm sorry about everything. Because my dad said if I wasn't this way, the bad things wouldn't happen. I haven't seen Daddy since the bombs, and I guess he left because of that, too. It's okay. I'm trying to be good now, though. I'm not old enough to be a volunteer, but Dawson said I can help collect food and water, so I'm getting better, I promise. And, Daddy, if you're listening, I promise I won't be bad anymore, so you can come back now. Okay. Okay. Bye.
Oh man, some of this is really hard to listen to. So I feel like responders are this game's version of the Minutemen. Yeah, it's not going to win, is it? Something bad has clearly happened. Wow, something really bad has clearly happened to the responders here. It's another terminal. This game was an experiment, so I mean I'm not too bothered about the storytelling being different. My only complaint really is that some of the holotapes feel a bit too long. Wow, I need to drink again. Alright, so there's a terminal here. It looks like it's connected to something. Updating database. Okay. Old deep freeze tank holds 50 pounds of steak at maximum. Temperature may be hot or cold when deposited. Automated pantry only accepts ribeye steak right now. Additional food donations will be in update 0.2.0. Steak must be cooked to medium rare only. Carbon levels tweaked to reject all other consistencies. Well done steaks may be deposited in the leather scrap box for armor usage. Okay, bugs. I might stop reading these out. I might just have it like this so you can read it. Something about an airport there. What was the holotape? That's what I get for not reading properly. Volunteer training program.
Interview 2, Reverend Delbert Winters. Hi, I met you in the...
Oops.
Interview 2, Reverend Delbert Winters. Hi, I met you in the woods near the Morgantown airport. You were picking flowers.
What did I just pick up out of that box?
Why?
I was harvesting lost stuff, actually. I hunted deer recently. Looked strange, but tasted fine.
Oh, okay. Well, what's a basic, easy meal that someone who's been surviving on cans could make?
Ah, it's that one.
You can make tea with dried flowers. Not much, but it can soothe you some. I don't know what this flower is called, but I call it a soup flower. If you add it to water, you can make a tea. Same with rabbit meat or chicken meat. You can easily make soups with boiled water. God willing, we can adapt old recipes to new types of food.
Well, what do you mean by that?
back in the Army. We got sent off to places with weird fish I never heard of and weird veggies I'd never seen again. You know, we had to cook with them still. Just pretend it's catfish or something. You see how it turns out. But now, well, let me say that I've seen some weird stuff. I thought maybe it was unholy, but these are all the creation of our Lord, even if man has manipulated them. And dang it, they're still edible.
Oh, okay. Well, what kind of veggies do you eat?
Yeah, there are still some edible veggies out there, like melons, carrots, and gourds. You know, I found some tomatoes and potatoes growing together. They're somehow pollinating each other or something. I ate one, and it was kind of like ketchup-flavored cardboard, but hey, I'm alive. You might have to experiment like that. Don't be too picky if it keeps you alive to see the end of times.
Sounds like you've been thinking about this for a while.
You could say that. I knew the end was coming for a good long while. And, well, it's here. And the end will come again. I have faith that there's a reason for all this, and that we need to survive to see our Lord again. And, well, we need food to survive.
Fair enough. Thanks for the tips, Delbert.
Yeah, the holotapes are quite long. Right, Kurt says to read the plans to learn them. Oh, this is different. Okay. Okay. Alright. There we go. Red, red, red. Now, here we've got Who Goes There Part 1, but I'm sure... Yeah, Who Goes There Part 1. So is it the same one?
Welcome back, dear listeners. It's time once again to put aside all you think you know, all you believe to be true. Time to open your mind to the strange, bizarre, and sometimes terrifying world that exists in the shadows and fringes of our own, where myth, legend, and rumor are made real. Yes, it's time for more thrilling tales from the West Virginia hills. Tonight's episode, Who Goes There?
It is the same one, isn't it?
Encounter in Flatwoods is brought to you by Sugar Bomb.
Alright, it's another Survivor story. Tabitha this time.
Just talking to this? Oh, yeah, am I loud enough? Okay. Hi. What do you want me to say exactly? Yeah, so just talk about how you got here and maybe a little bit about your life. This is a historic document. Go ahead, Tabitha. Okay, so, well, thanks. Okay. I've been sober for 9 days. I got here 9 days ago. My name is Tabitha. And this is my story. I just found out about everything. The war, the bombs, I just realized this was really happening. For years, I thought the cans were playing tricks with my mind, hurting my brain. I thought it was the worst trip ever. Every time I'd come out of my haze long enough to look for food, I'd find more chems, and, well,
I kept going. And I kept seeing madness. Look, I would have been wandering around fighting giant rats and eating garbage if not for the responders. They're good folks. That doc in the church, got me some meds that are helping out a lot. And they have group therapy meetings, and it's good. It's good. I think it's helping. But listen, you should avoid the mountains. They'll just get you mixed up, get you doing things you don't want to do. Hurting people mostly. And there are so many chems up there. I spent too long there, and I hurt people. I couldn't think right. I couldn't.
Oh, it's okay, Tabitha. Remember what we said in the group? Take your Addictol and rest, and things will be okay soon. It's okay. We're here for you.
Yeah. When I feel better, I'm going out west, though. Getting out of this place. Getting out, getting away from the chems, all of this. I feel better every day, but, you know, years of chems, years of rads, years of sleeping in the mud. It adds up. Yeah. I'm gonna get back to sleep now, okay?
Okay. Thanks for sharing your story, Tabitha. Get some sleep. You'll be okay. You're safe now.
I slightly agree, Golfer. It's a bit dragged out. Alright, let's register. Get an achievement for that, of course you do. Report to responder Kesha McDermott for further instructions. Oh no. Gotta read all these now. Again, I'll just put them up on screen for a second, you can have a look. So, Morgantown Airport sounds like the main place here. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is go back here. Oh, great. In that case, I'm going to have to walk back there. Make sure I'm going to the right one. So it's this one I'm going to. Just so I can get rid of this miscellaneous quest. And I might have enough junk on me that I can actually craft a half-decent weapon as well. What's the time? Actually quite light for just after midnight. Do I have any more drinks? Yeah, I got purified water. So begins the long and arduous journey back. dick. Mole rat. Little dick. Oh, I hate the over encumbered. Especially when there's enemies nearby. There you go. That was way more difficult than it needed to be. Come on. Not bad. If I do say so myself. Oh crap. Way to shoot nothing. These are just annoying enemies. They're not necessarily difficult, they're just annoying. Mr. Farmhand appears to be alive again. That's a good source of scrap at least. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up here. I'm going to get rid of this side quest to create armor and create a weapon. And then I think I'm going to call it a stream. It's a good start, I think. Apart from the lengthy holotapes, it's a good looking game. It's kind of because there's not NPCs that you can interact with like in Fallout 4, where you can get lore by actually talking to people and having conversation trees and things like that. So it is really, in this game, you do just have to stand with a holotape and listen to it. I mean, in theory, you don't have to, but I'm doing it so people who watch the series can get up to speed with the lore as well. Although I don't think I'll do that all the time. Okay, let's get rid of some of this junk first of all. Scrap all junk. Yeah. Okay, craft. Can I upgrade what I've already got? That's the question. Or do I have to craft it all again? I'm just going to craft this bit again. Second skin. Craft 5 pieces. Craft 5 pieces of armor. What weapons can I make? The bolt action pistol looks quite tempting. Switch to modify. So let's scrap that one. And then this one, what can I do with it? Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. I could put a reflex sight on it. I could, in theory, add that to it as well. what was it? A short... Oh wait, what did I make? What did I make and why can't I find it? Ah, tactical pipe bolt action pistol. There it is. Let's have you there. Alright, so I'm going to rest for a minute or so. And then I'm going to start wrapping things up. So, tomorrow, the racing series returns. It'll be myself, Josh, Kurt, and Alex. Alex's brother Scott may be joining us. He's going to get back to me on that. But it should be good. It's the only scheduled stream now on the channel. Everything else is sort of impromptu. Bit like tonight. Very much impromptu. Just decided I wanted to play this, so fired it up. Okay, how long do I... Okay, I feel rested. So I think off camera I'm going to continue the story a little bit more. I think I'm at the point now where most people can sort of catch up if they don't know what's going on. I hope so anyway. I'm certainly not going to hold people's hand through all this. Gonna make some food as well. So yeah, thank you very much to Kurt, Tom, to Dylan and to Josh for coming in and chatting. The game is a bit slow. I made it intentionally slow at the start to make sure I didn't miss anything. Right now I'm just picking up on what exactly is going on. And I'm still quite confused because I'm still not 100% sure whether the responders were pre or post bomb drop. It's not entirely clear, if I'm being honest. But that might just be me missing something, which no doubt I definitely have missed something. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button if you're watching this on YouTube, and comment down below with any ideas for anything, or if you've got an Xbox One and you've got the game, let me know and we can start a group together. Those of you watching on Twitch as well, be sure to hit the share button and the follow button, and you can also subscribe, tips and bits, all that kind of thing. Yeah, I will definitely stream this further. Not so much tonight, because I didn't say this at the start of the stream actually, but I have not had a good day today in terms of health. So 2.5 hours is pretty good going. Well, 2 3/4 hours at this point is pretty good going. So yeah, when I'm feeling a little bit better, I'll definitely stream this some more. Like I said, all my streams are going to be sort of spontaneous on a whim from now on. So there's no schedule to it. So, you know, if I decide I want to stream this, I'll stream it. If I want to stream some GTA, I'll stream that. If I want to stream some FIFA, I'll stream that. Whatever it might be. Those are just Xbox games. If there's PC games like RimWorld, Factorio, anything like that, if I fancy streaming it, I'll stream it. So yeah, thank you very much guys for watching. And until next time, I will see you soon.